Mic check. Right, so it's another day. Day 114. Let's get started. Well, today is 16th August, as you can see on the screen, 10:30 p.m. So let's have a small backtesting session. I'm going to remove these drawings, but I switched to black mode for this FX replay because dark mode was the only one that could work in battles, because I'm looking to try the battle stuff. So yeah, let's go to testing data. I'm going to be doing the content one features model. I'd like to start trying journaling in Notion and adding more details to the journal. Right, so good. Let's start with daily on NQ. So daily time frame here. First off, let's get the new day open. The reason I want to get the new day open is because but we can treat this day as well, it's not bad. Right, so here what do we see? First, you can see that we're pushing high. We have some equal lows here, and we have this nice fair value gap. The price drop into right here. So if I'm looking for higher prices, I'm looking for this here to get taken out more energetically. This high, we took it out, but it wasn't that energetic, so I'm looking for maybe a decent price push to the upside. So maybe we might get that. So I'm still sitting in the bullish bias here, even though I might also sit on my hands because it might show me different, it may prove me otherwise. Right, so here for H, we're in this nice fair value gap down to the 1H. And the 1H we can as well refine it, and it becomes a 1H fair value gap. Now on the 15, obviously, first off, when the market opened, it dropped, took off these lows from Asia session, and yesterday we're on Friday. Right, so it might even continue the drop, but let's see what this week is to do. If you continue the drop, then that might be the TGIF setup presenting itself. So here I'm still standing on bullish biases and taking out these relatively equal highs. 5 minute, I'm seeing this crazy drops. So 4, 3, 2, right. Before we go though, you can see you have another internal sweep as well. This low got taken out here. Down to the 2 minute. I think I'll be placing my entries on the 2 minute after this nice drop. You can see that this sweep here, kind of for buys. How's the ES looking like here? It's also pushing higher, and it's already pushed over this high. So I'm thinking we're gonna also continue higher. 1 minute, yeah. 1 minute, this candle here. Can have to change the state there. Should retrace to right there. On the 2 minute, can have this gap here. Let me make it look like some kind of blue. Can have this gap. Can have this sweep, and changing the state will be a little bit higher for this. Let's see where I'll go. So you can see we're still rejecting this gap. So here I can place in for buys below this low or below this one. I think both might work. Maybe have a liquidity run to here, and we're in the macro. So we're close to the macro. A few minutes away, close of the hour. So if you take out those highs at least more energetically, that will be it. Somewhere there. That's where you wanna go. think I'll be waiting for the change in the state here. I'll be going with this gravity gap. The reason I chose the 2 minute was because it was the one was clear with this downward movement. 1 minute was kind of small candles, but the 2 minute was kind of a bit clear. And in the 3 minute you can see it presents a fair value gap there, so I'm not thinking we'll drop. I don't think we're dropping below this low here. I can't even take that stop loss to there, even though the wicks might reach there. So yeah, we gotta keep that in mind. Let's risk 1%. Something just like this. Alright, I'll take a screenshot. I have to add that to the checklist from the fair value gap, but I saw the sweep, so the gap. So clarify it. Let's see what happens. By the way, I had to set a break even, did I? Put a break even once we reach somewhere here. 13,584. 13,584. Yeah, nice. So how's the 5 minute looking like here? Have this nice little block that we're retracing to. I respect it, or if we close lower than that means it might get disrespected. It's also possible. So we take out, create a high, we take it out, you can see it right there. Even push higher here, you move to break even. You can see the price is still moving. We're now in lunch hour, so it's already almost 2 hours. Something like that. See TP, boom, right here. This was a very nice move. Took around 2 hours, 2 full hours, and it was a nice move. So let's drill it. Still new to that template, using that template, but yeah, let's get a new. Oh, sorry. Now let's use the W now here. Let's one. So it was today. End of day drawdown. I think I'll remove this thing because I don't think I'll be using it. Risk, so I risked $2,000. Trade count, that trade was one trade I entered at edit property. This property should be time if there is something called time. Okay, I'll make it some text. So time it was 10:40 to 12:40, 2 full hours. 10:40 to 12:40. Time frame entry entered in the 2 minute. Time zone New York. Price action, yeah, I was looking quite good. Rules followed, yes. So any news? Was this an FP Friday? Wait a minute. I think this was an FP Friday. How's 8:30 looking like? Yeah, this was an FP Friday, except that it wasn't that aggressive. US, you can see unemployment rate, very nice. So this was an FP week actually. Unemployment claims. Is there something called NFP? Day before NFP, ADP, NFP. No. NFP, this one. And what kind of news are these? Average hourly earnings, I don't know. Hourly earnings, this. Okay. So time, news, weekly forecast, major news, NFP week. Wait, and what's this? Weekly forecast. I think I don't need this property. Bank holiday, no news, time and release. I'm removing some properties here. So end of day P and L. think I'll hide this. Maybe I'll bring it back when I need it. I don't think I'll be using it. So I might add the P&L. How about I add the P&L? I change this to P&L from the trade, so it's number. Then P&L was how much? 2.73, so it's 2,000 times 2.73. That's 5,460. 5,460. Good. Now, end of the week. I don't know if I'll be using this aftercast. Hide. And probably hide. And this hide. Okay. Good. Anyways, so why did I take this trade? I think I'll be editing this as well. How about I edit the whole template and the whole database? So shout out to Darius Dylan Marinus. Okay, his goes by the name Dakoya on YouTube. He's the one I got this template from. So why did I take this trade? I have to first put the image here. Snapshot. Right, why did I take this trade? I took this trade. I took this trade. What did I learn? Well, what I learned here is actually the time frames. You might not find an entry on the 1 minute, the 2 minute, or the 3 or the 4, but it has to go with the analysis. Like the analysis might be good, but the analysis might be good. Focusing on the 1 minute time frame might blind you of other opportunities. Nice. I think this is it. You will edit the template as well. So you gotta edit because we'll be using it very much. So rules followed, yes, price action, time frame, entry, trade counter, risk, P&L. This one more property, end of day percentage. I can delete it. Delete property, delete. Outcome, win, blah blah blah. Date. I think the date should select today. No. Today, whichever is the same thing, I think. No news, whatever. This one's okay. Major news of the week. This aftercast. I think I'll remove all these properties. Delete. Delete. And delete because I won't fill it. Because how will I fill it when? How will I delete this now? Here I might add image instead. Then might I take this trade, put header, and so goes next. Go right there. I think this is how my template will look like. These lines. Yeah, this is okay. And let me edit the L as well. Loss, blah blah blah, P&L, risk. Let's see. in the database. That's nice. Thought I will zoom in. Now edit the PE as well. Break even. Hope the properties have been changed. Okay, now risk or whatever goes here. Boom. Okay, and this will be it. So we got this one today. Now let's see. So this Preveliga played a pivotal role and this block as well. So we spent a little bit of time configuring that. So this will be the win of the day. Let's see what the PM session is to do, and then yeah, move on from that. Stop was really nice, but I've even put it lower, but yeah, I think here was pretty good. Yeah, because I had a 2 minute. Assuming I was using this gap, then that means my stop would have been here, but I managed to even elevate it a little bit below this low because this low had been formed. Right, so now I'd like to see what the PM session does. Let's kind of look what it will be doing in hindsight. So PM session is pushing higher and maybe might get a rebalance of this whole move. This one right here. And rebalance to equilibrium. So it's possible. So let's see what price does. I'd like to remove this. So I've already used it. It's not necessary. Great, so maybe what would mark here is that we've ran over creating a break structure or a potential sweep. Right. It's a 15-minute. We'll show us what will happen. Let's see how this candle closes. Closes bearish. We're about to start though. Next. Alright, so PM session has started. Have this pivot gap, I might react off of it or even drop until this one here. The reason I'm thinking this one is because it's coupled with the down close, kind of like my act as another block. If you have to rebalance, we'll rebalance here and maybe continue higher or target these lows there. Down to 5. Got a very nice sweep. Very nice change in the state of delivery right there. So 4, 3, 2. Well, it's looking quite clean. Very clean. The 1 minute. 1 minute will come right into that was a 5-minute change in state there. 1 minute. I mean, you should look for the change in the state right here. But yeah, you would look for it actually right there. Or probably use the 2 minute, but it has small close candles. So let's see if we can get a retracement to the upside before the drop. I'll do 3 minute. So we're now in this gap. This, I was thinking this one, but you can see that we also tap into it. Let's take a sell inside here. And a sell would like it to be above this candle on the 3 minute. Can put it somewhere here. And entry there. Obviously the target is this gap. 3.6 hour. Let's check it out. Boom. Very crazy target. We could have also potentially taken this trade. Might have not retraced this change in the state, but we have this. Nice sweep. Down to 2 or the 1 minute. Well, I entered on the retracement of the gap. I think it was the 4 minute. 4 minute was it? Yeah, 4 minute. You can see this gap here. Very gap. We overshot it a bit and top there. You can see how clean it drops to this. So I'm thinking, yeah, very good trade. And after that, after rebalancing, we're now looking starting to push higher. You can even find some opportunities on the 1 minute, I think. Let's see if you're in the state, but we've got this nice fair value gap. So yeah, you can trade high frequency here and see what happens. So after rebalancing, we start trying to push higher. So last hour of trading, last hour of the week. Alright, so market's closed, but very nice day. Cool, I've also taken this entry, man. Yeah, next day open. Still building conviction, yes. Now on the daily, 15 minutes to the open. So we crushed higher. Remove these. We blasted higher, going to the upside. And here, looking at how price is looking on the daily, we're still bullish. We've taken created a brave structure, still pushing higher, created a new week open gap that might provide some opportunities. New week open gap low, make them red. Do I have the new week open gap low? No, write it manually, it's okay. New week open gap low, 4H. Friday closed here. And Monday opened here. And this looks very nice. New week open gap. Now, we go down for 1H. You can see we rebalanced, by the way, to this big gap. So I'm thinking of higher prices still. Buy side. 1H. I see that we're rebalanced. Dropped into nice fair value gaps here. And continue to push higher. So now 15. It's looking kind of tricky. You have these equal lows. Macro now. This is sell. Now we've rebalanced. As we saw on the 4H. We left some liquidity on the lows. On the 15, we've inversed here. I'm not gonna drag out, but we've inversed this, showing us that we're obviously gonna disrespect bearish moves. So I'm looking for higher prices here. Maybe a rebalance, then push higher. Since this is a nice high, I'd like to push this other block at least, drop, and then push higher. So the market dictates. We're not predictors, we're reactors. Alright, so 5 minutes, not looking that smooth. Let's see if we have some POIs here. Well, except for this inversion here. Not seeing any other. Inversion fair value gap. Push higher, greater break of structure. Yeah, there's nothing bigger than that. We have a low here. But it might take out when we trace below to this inversion before. If the inversion helps us push higher. Alright. Look the 1 minute and wait for the open. When the open drops a bit, it's looking like here. Well, I was thinking, what if it forms an SMT there? Because it does sometimes. So we get this gap here, provided 9, 10. Nice fair value gap. Let's see if this gap actually provides an entry. Now in the 1 minute, for me to enter in this move or continue waiting is at least if we trace into here. That means I'd have a really big, like kind of like 1-to-1. So I'd like to put it below this inversion somewhere here. I'd like to make it at least full 2R. So the reason that I'll enter is at least if we trace to this change in the state, like we tap into it, estate. But since we're early in the day, I'd like to take a half of it, and SL to break even is 13,679. Right, this looks really nice. Let's save. Checklist one inventory model. We had the sweep GNC really gap, which was burst. Enter there. Right. Let's see if we get. Wait, I entered. I thought I said limit, man. What just happened here? This is crazy. Trading at the open. Crazy move. So it's an L here. Let's copy this image to a crazy L. Right. Put it there. Entry. Took it today. Outcome loss. How much did it lose? I think it was $1,000. I don't know. Rest 1,000. Time of entry 9:32. 9:32. 52. 1 minute. Times on New York price action. It was looking alright, and it was followed. Yeah, but I should put some rules like maybe no trading during the first few minutes of the open. But let's first, well, I should have waited for this low to get taken out. I'm just relying on this fair value gap. Let's see if we have some news on this day. Where is it? Yeah, news. We're on Monday. So it's a new news Monday. No news. Yeah, major news week. I don't think so. Why did I take this trade? I had an original analysis mind of price, but I entered on the FEG. I think I followed in. Yeah. No FOMOing. I'm gonna say it again. Instead, just the analysis and react accordingly. Best not to trade the first few minutes when you're a beginner. And on to the next one we go. So you can see that we've dropped into the inversion that I was thinking of. We're a crazy PA here. And we're still looking the same like ES. Even though we have this big SMT with ES. Let's see from this low here. Continue for now. I'm focusing on Q. But it's basically the same thing. So I might have the change in the state there. Let's see. Until we get the change in the state, I would like to take this entry here. And obviously I will be targeting these highs. Let's see if I get a fill. This will be a limit order. Stop right there. Target here and above. So it's a limit. And we'll go to break even at 13,672. 13,672. Little sweep general state. We're ready to get reversed. Wait a minute. Why did it set my TP to there? Yeah. Alright. get field, very very volatile, and boom, TP gets hit, very nice. So here we have this nice sweep of the lows that we were targeting. So this trade we took earlier was a bad one. So this was a sweep right there. By the way, which low is this? Relatively equal lows. Huh? Okay, so this trade was really really nice. I'm trying to bring this inversion so I can juggle it. So it's a win here. I did it 1 minute. Great time entry. I did it 9:41, and I think this happened during the macro. 9:41. 1 minute. Great time zone. Was New York price action. Was looking very good. Actually was magnificent. Rose followed yes. News, no news. This was a new news Monday. Here's the image. I took this trade because this was anyways, when did I take this trade? I had an original price in mind, ended up losing 0.5% earlier because of a losing trade, but later on my analysis delivered. So I've learned that actually I think here this drop down here could give you some heat, but yeah, it was really nice. You can see sweep, retracement. This is actually two models, so what I can actually learn from this is that when I see two models, because sweep, shift, retracement, that's the first model. Second model, sweep, change the state, retracement, that's the second model. I'm not getting nice what I say, but what I'm trying to mean here is two models were overlapping. So sorry, really have to get this image right. So this was the change in the state of delivery. Copy image and I change here. So two models overlap, i.e. sweep plus MSS plus Fiji and sweep plus change state plus change state retracement. Then that might be an A plus. Yeah, let's not delay there. Let's see what the rest of the day does. It will obviously push higher because going on the 15, you can see that this sharp drop lower, took out some nice lows there, and going on the 5, putting on the fib projection, and thinking it will push even somewhere to there. Let's see. It actually starts dropping. It's like some kind of retracement after taking out a high, but I don't think it will break below these lows. So it runs some lows here before continuing to push higher. Let's see, 1 minute, 10 minute, 3, right, 4, okay, not bad. Sweep, didn't provide any opportunity, but this impression is still holding. From minute here provided an opportunity, retracement to a fair value gap. And boom, breaks below. By the way, keep in mind we still have some ecolos there, and we explode directly into them very aggressively at 11:30. Going back to 5. Let's see how it's looking like. Yeah, so this is kind of too much. Let's remove this. Well, I'll let this inversion stay there for some time being, but this has finished its mandate, and this has turned into sweep. Now I can do this. I can do this. Okay, we drop now into the new week opening gap. That's very thoughtful actually. The market offer an opportunity, so you can see at, let's see, on the 15-minute we ran these highs as we were anticipating. Down to the 5-minute you can see that we rebalance this move, push back to premium, and as we push into premium, look what happens. These are relatively equal highs. Look at how nice we take them out. Sweep, and do we have any fair value gap inside here? No. 2-minute? No. 3-minute? No. 1-minute? No. So no entry there, but if we use this inversion, look at this, we'll drop 5-minute inversion, 5-minute inversion. So if you stop this there, it's very nice. And another here, nothing here, you can enter in the change in state. See, we drop the moment we close below here, this nice retracement. You can enter in this candle here, keeping in mind that stop is somewhere around here, and whether that in and your target would be these relatively equal lows. So that's an observation. I'm looking to get an observation template where like I put my ideas instead of just saying them and keeping them here for you to listen. But yeah, it's not bad. Great. So we're now in the new week opening gap. We're playing around. Okay. So we're in the new week. Let's see how ES is looking. It's also taking out this low, I think. I'm seeing it from it's from because now I'm looking for bullish prices. I'm seeing if it's from some bullish movements, which I don't see. So, well, I saw an SMT though. So here I have this nice retracement. 2-minute. Nice fair value gap created there. And we retrace to it. Yep. And I'm thinking this will be impressed. Will be that useful. But yeah, lunch hour kicks in. By the way, that thing we just deleted, that inversion, actually holds it. And we end up dropping for the PM session. So how long have we tested this session, I mean? Okay, so PM session is looking kind of choppy. Right, next day open. Oh, well, Monday went well. Let's go on the daily. So how is the day looking like? Okay, inside these images for a bit. Clear a break of structure here. First higher. I'm thinking there is this. new week open gap will be our drop to it, but we can even continue lower than the new week open gap and actually reach into this fair value gap right here. You can see between this candle and this one have a very nice fair value gap. So for H, pretty much the same thing. Let me now show the images, and let's remove this from yesterday. Back to daily. Let's mark this gap that I'm thinking we're going to drop to. So this is major on liquidity. So I'm thinking obviously this low might get taken out. Sell side for H. Let's refine it like this. So this was Monday's trading. Now on H. On 1H, what do I see? So on Monday, 18 took up this high. There. So I'm thinking the price might create a break here, or the market shift, whatever. Trace and then continue with the drop. 15. Under 15 minutes, we also get another sweep. But I think I'd mark some important POIs on the 15 because the open will obviously be aggressive. We also have another sweep here, which means the price is obviously heading lower. We have another sweep. Did we shift? Yes. Price is still heading lower. So take out some highs, drop lower. So I don't know if we'll take out some highs here, but we have some important POIs. Price might retrace to such as this. And some more. Let's see if price creates anymore. So we also have this gap here, and actually this gap is right exact at market shift from the bullish movement. So I don't think we might push there, but this one's looking nice. Let's wait. 3 minutes to the open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we might take out this high and push into the gap. Boom. Even go higher. And the 15 was looking like. Let's see how the 15 closes. Even take out this high here. Very, very aggressive, man. So now on the 5, we took out this one. Trends. Sweep. Let's remove this. And to that 15. We don't have any strong PI there, but yeah, this nice sweep of the high. This close candle, I don't know if it's the block. Let's check clearly. So nice up close candle. It's not that strong. We don't have any gap inside here, except for this one. So this would be a valid block. Back to 15. After this sweep, I'd like to see price now start to spool lower. Maybe I'd like to see one more kind of manipulation. Manipulation to the upside, then we drop greater change in state. That's where I'd like to see maybe an entry, or provide a fair value gap inside there. Who knows? And it creates the gap for the 5. Looks like some kind of retracement into this big gap. But I still have this here. So I'm thinking I'll be waiting for a while. I see we're starting to reject this gap here. And I'm thinking of riding it till these lows here. Honestly thinking of that, and it will be applicable. It might be applicable. Have this trade like this and target here. So I think I'll risk real less here. Take this entry. I'm hesitant because well, you have this huge blue bullish candles, so yeah, kind of susceptible, but I can take this one here. It's So how about we risk 1%? So risk 0.7. I don't think this is that strong, but that kind of a strong trade. And we'll keep the time that we're at, because if it's in the macro, then it will be great. So it was an FAG retest. Right, let's see if it drops and it ends up taking us out. As I was thinking, let's mark this, copy image, L here. Micro was lower and I was bearish. I was looking for price to drop because we had daily data. What did I learn? I have learned that I shouldn't try to time the period to time when the market heads to a daily earlier, but instead focus on what it is showing. Because honestly, look at this series of uploads candles, so I'm thinking, yeah, that's kind of on me. Actually, that's on me. I could have avoided the L. Nice retracement to that. But yeah, it's not that bad. How's the day looking like now? It's bullish. Very crazy candle. Okay. 5 minutes. We opened. Let me see the open of the day. Where we were. Where did they open? Open somewhere here. Opening price is somewhere here, right here. So you can see that we dropped below the opening price and ended up pushing higher. So very bad move here. That's a nice. Right, back to the 1 minute. Now that we're above opening price, you can see breaks, structure adjustment, and so on and so forth. Still haven't gotten another sweep, maybe an internal sweep that should give me an entry. How the 2 minute looking like this? Okay. We consolidate. What's the price looking here? Slow. Yeah. Okay. We've created it. We've not swept it out, so but we took out this one. These internal ones. I have to change the state there. I think I'll be avoiding this. See what price is about to do. Get a clear sweep, more clear sweep. So I'll be entering at least instead, or at least wait for the PM session. For the 15 now. So on the 15 you can see that we're dropping to this gap and potentially this one as well. Now that we're starting to reject, it's almost the lunch hour, but we can find some interest here. Most likely, or not. for rebalance. Yes, drop down into discount. This line should not click here, it's here, so we drop into discount and consolidate around, and you might actually push higher. And here we have a good looking quarter block. This candle here, was it paired by a fair value gap? Depends on the time frame. 2 minute fair value gap. We also took out this low here. Take this trade here, maybe ride it to the upside, but I'm thinking of not taking this entry because of the time. But let's see, we'll judge. I'm just reading it, but if we're at a good time, then I will take it. Let's see what happens. Drops back into the gap, line shadow macro. So let's wait for the PM session here. PM session might offer even a more better opportunity, who knows. 13:30. Where are you at? How's the market looking like here? Some kind of consolidation. But did you take out this low? Well, obviously we're still in this gap from the 2 minute. You know this. We've swiped out this low. And how are we looking in coordination with the ES? ES is forming an SMT here, and we're really far from this. And ES, and we have an SMT from this low here. Have a good time to enter. 2 minute, 3 minute, I think. The 1 minute I could enter on this. So internally, we have this sweep. This change in the state. So I can buy limit here. So buy limit. Stop below there. Obviously, my target these highs. So it's basically this high from the launch, right there, 3.8 R, massive, risking 0.5, will break even at 13,691. Exactly. Camera stopped. Continuity. Right. I don't know why my camera had stopped, but yeah, we continue. So it's this. Let's see. Wait, I entered there. Should have waited for a limit order, even though we ended up getting stopped out. Very crazy. So here I had this change in state. How's the 15 looking though? So 15 is not really obeying that. So yeah, it's a pretty fair L. what did I learn? Is that not all setups work even with the cleanest one. The human always is always showing clear. Nice. I'm thinking like that. So this was Tuesday, right? So Tuesday, do we have any news? I don't think so. I have news only on Wednesday, so no news. Okay, rules followed. Yeah, super section. Yeah, it was alright. It was entropy. New York time frame 1 minute. Time frame was 13:39. Okay, the funny thing is that I actually even go higher. Okay, that was it. Let's see what's gonna happen. So on the 15, we can see that we've already taken out this loan, so I'm thinking higher prices still. You can see that we end up pushing higher. As much as I would like to take this entry, but this changing state right there. So we're not looking real clean on the gap. And we shoot higher. Should avoid it, man. Look at this. Crazy, take up this low and the pushing higher. Also will be like 2 L's then 1 win. Should have taken. Okay, I didn't take it because I've already like hit the daily limit, but look at this. Fair gap retracement. Now entering on this changing state, stop loss below it low, and you target right here, 4.68 R. My lord. Well, I missed out because I took some reckless decision and trying to enter early, but yeah, mistakes happen. And yeah, this was quite a good session. Thanks for tuning in. It's been an hour already, so until we meet again, stay blessed. Peace. But let's first check the analytics though. Let's check how it's looking like. So this strategy has a put 8.15 win. And here we managed to get back at 16, so you can make 20% within this whole range. But come on, not this Jordan analytics. It's becoming now. So we're having quite a good return on this one. 2 L's here. Could have balanced it out with that one trade. But yeah. This is looking very nice. Can even have power risk. But it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad at all. So yeah, we'll keep adding more trades and see how this simulator work. Run scenarios. Average results. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Let's go back home and see. Sorry. small percentage every day. Yeah, so